Mr. President, 6 months ago, I was made aware of a situation so devastating that at first I refused to believe it. However, through the concerted efforts of our brightest scientists, we have confirmed its validity. The world, as we know it, will soon come to an end.
Today, my brothers and sisters, we would like to discuss this movie called 2012, which came out for the year of 2009. And we want to give thanks and praise and honor to the Most High, always, the sustainer of life. Now, to the best of our ability, by the power manifested in me, by the Most High, the sustainer of life, we shall decode the subliminal messages, what this movie 2012 is pertaining to, my brothers and sisters. Now, the clipping that we just saw, where you heard Danny Glover made such statement as, "The world that we once knew shall one day come to an end." Now, we have a lot of people talking about the end of the world, but they're not giving the people the proper, correct understanding what the end of the world entails. They're using all kind of subtle tactics, such as statements such as the end of the Pisces era and the incoming of the age of Aquarium. Now, when Danny Glover makes this statement, such as this clipping that we just showed you, when he states that the world that we once knew shall one day come to an end. Basically, what Danny Glover is saying, let's clear this up. Basically, you're talking about the end of an empire, just like the Assyrian Empire had its beginning and had its end. Just like it states in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9, in the KJV Bible, the earth abides forever. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 4. You see, the earth is not going nowhere, but these big buildings are going somewhere. All forms of evil immorality shall one day come to its end. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand. And you can see that on an international level. Everything is on its decline. Be ye therefore sober. Be alert, alarmed, aware. Okay? Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. Yeah, watch and pay very close attention to the subliminal message that are being encoded in these movies, such as the movie 2012, such as the movie called War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise by Steven Spielberg, which is dealing with angelic military warfare versus earthly military warfare. The movie called Deep Impact for the year of 1988, starring Morgan Freeman. He announces that a comet the size of New York City, 7 miles long, weighing 5 billion tons, could be headed to hit New York City. But getting back to decoding this movie 2012, which is all pertaining to prophetic catastrophic judgment. As we read the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 10, which explains, "For the world has lost his youth." And this world has lost his youth because man has contaminated and destroyed and polluted this earth and brought this earth to the brink of its destruction. And the repercussion of such action is being exhibited in this movie called 2012. You would think that the people of my nation and all the other nations would learn from the mistakes of the past other nations. But the situation still remains the same as Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22 announces. "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?" And the simplicity is that you cannot go around contaminating, destroying, and sabotaging this earth without eventually reaping some type of repercussion. You see, when you go against the natural laws that have been encoded inside this whole entire universe created by the true, supreme, majestic creator of this whole entire universe, and when you violate those natural commandments, those natural laws, eventually you shall receive the blowback boomerang effect. Just like the book of 1 Clement, who was a disciple of Peter, 1 Clement chapter 4 verse 8, and it states, "The fruitful earth yields its food plentifully in due season, both the man and beast." And this shows you how evil and wicked man is. The Most High Creator